5 is carrying the story. Page 5 as well, very popular now. Tribunal orders NLNG to pay FIRS 27.5 million US dollars as 2016 revised tax. Okay, page 27, a Delicate's phone line hacked. Really? Okay. Well, that's possible. Anything's possible. Yeah. 103 died in 3,623 cholera cases, says NCDC. Folks, I would say, please, let's be careful with the water and the things that we touch and the things that we put inside our bodies, I tell you. Page 25 carrying that story right there. And would that be the last one that I'll be taking? Oops, no, it's not. I see this one now at the base. Thought it was going to hide from me, but I caught it already. And it says military land nationwide for cultivation to grow food items, okay? Military land nationwide for cultivation to grow food items, okay? So if you don't find the lands out there elsewhere, you feel unsafe. Well, the military land nationwide is up for cultivation to grow food items. Okay, I guess that's what the military is saying. Anyway, page 6 is carrying that story right there. And away from the Nation newspaper, I'm seeing this one right here. Local government autonomy, 13 states rush to hold council polls. Didn't I tell you before? Page 2 is carrying that story, and it's got two writers precisely. Bauchi fixes local government poll for August 19. Kogi election holds October 19. I see. And second writer, Jigawa Imo, Anambra Abia, Katsina, Kebbi, Benue, set for exercise. Right. This exercise is going to be really quite a tough one, though. Anyways, just at the side of the Punch newspaper, food security reps invite CDS minister over ungoverned spaces. Page 25 is carrying that story now. Just at the naval area of the Punch newspaper, let me punch you with this one. One killed, journalist shot in Kenya, fresh protest. What's still going on in Kenya? Okay. Page 25 is carrying that story right now. Page 25 is carrying that story outside the shores of Nigeria, that one is. And at the base, court declines Emefiele's request for foreign medical trip. Page 7, carrying that story. All right, crypto billionaire, technopreneur, arrested for alleged fraud, terrorism funding. Pages 4 and 5 is carrying that story. You might want to go check it out. I mean, when something spans from one page to another, you know that there is a lot in that very one. Okay, so let's take you to page 20 now. U.S. promises timely delivery of attack helicopters to Nigeria. Page 25 is carrying that one. Now above the Punch newspaper banner at the height of it, the apex, the apogee of it, minimum wage, labor threatens 30-day strike, alleges plan to decentralize talks. Right, page 28 now. Federal government warns 22 states of 5-day massive flooding. 22 states out of 36 states. Okay, you might want to just take this one seriously now, but should it just stop at warning? Y'all should go beyond warning. What have y'all done, as the federal government to ensuring that we can have the pathway for water? And what are we doing as the citizenry? I'm talking to you two. Yes, you two are complicit on this one, right? You throw the waste dump into the... it's both ways. Anyways, page 28 is carrying that one, but there's a warning. The federal government has said, do not say that I didn't warn you. States 5 days of massive flooding. Okay. NNPCL meets military police to curb oil theft. Page 7 should carry that story. You should find it with the Punch newspaper. And I'm saying bye-bye to the Punch newspaper as we jump into the Guardian newspaper for this morning. So with the Guardian newspaper now, what is this? Am I seeing a graph, a map, or a plot? Okay. Don't be afraid. It's not a threatening plot. Okay, but there's something going on right there, with the front page of the Guardian newspaper. So I'm looking at this one now. New electricity tariff. Blackout looms as 11 universities struggle with 2.92 billion naira bill monthly. 2.92 billion naira bill monthly. And I see now. Okay, that's charts, yes, that I'm seeing right now. They're trying to show us how, the amounts paid by universities for electricity monthly. I see that. Okay. You might want to go see that one there. Page 6 carrying that one. NCDC warns of rising yellow fever cases as cholera hits 103. Okay, news page 3. Now to news page 8. Police officer nabbed for armed robbery in Kogi State. Right. Police officer nabbed for armed robbery in Kogi. You should find that one on page 8. Seeing this one, it sees me too. Page 15, drug scarcity looms as pharmaceutical companies suspend raw materials importation. Okay. That's what is going on right there. Okay, so away from 15 to page 3, court issues arrest warrant on Kuje prison physician over Binance executive. And at the base, we see this one now. Health insurance mandatory for residents as Sanwo-Olu earmarks 5 billion naira to complete NYC camp. Oh, I see. Page 5 is carrying that one. Kano presses fresh charges against Ganduje as House OK second-class emirs. Page 26. I've got sharp eyes, if you ask me. NLC vows 1 month protest if National Assembly passes obnoxious wage law. Page 6 carrying that one. And that would be all with the Guardian newspaper. All right? This is indeed what we like to call the pages. And yes, the pages allows for you to also add your voice in the discourse and be a part of something big. You're a part of not just a radio station, you are being a part of an institution, because that's what we pride ourselves to being. Yes. You said we are that. So who are we to say no, that we are not? Okay? Well, Nigerian Tribune newspaper now. I'm seeing this one. More states get set for local government polls. And you should find that story on pages 2 and 30. I told you, when a story goes into 2 pages, you know that there's something about that story. It's got a couple of writers. Kwara, Kogi, Kaduna, Bauchi affirms dates, set rules. Second writer, Ayedatiwa asks caretaker committee, or caretaker chairman, to resume despite Supreme Court judgment. Wow. Resume? Okay. I told you something. The way we flout the orders. Anyways. Akwa Ibom governor says local government autonomy relief to states seeks effective implementation. All right? Akwa Ibom governor says local government autonomy relief to states seek effective implementation. You should find that story on pages 2 and 30. Kano governor signs bill creating 3 second-class emirates into law. Page 5. Pro-Fubera. Lawmakers counter Amawele give governor go-ahead to spend state funds. Governor Fubera, go ahead. Go ahead. We give you the order. They gave you the other one. We are counter giving you an order. So they're just ordering the governor around and about. Page 3 is carrying the story. I see this one. Or your assembly to invite FEMA over deplorable federal roads. Page 4 carrying that story. Now to page 26 at the base of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Court remands 98 suspects over Benue communal crisis. And let's see, just above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper banner now, NCDC warns of rising yellow fever cases, cholera outbreak. Page 30 is carrying the story. Now this has got to be the last one that I'll be taking with the Vanguard News, the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. FAAC FAC, federal government states, local governments share 1.35 trillion naira for June. That's a lot of money, a lot of it. Well, it's about that time to hear from you there. You can just send that message, give us a call, of course, already, and let us have this discourse, up and running. The number for you to call to engage with us, especially if you're outside the shores of Nigeria, do not fail to add the prefix +234 to these numbers: 0907 353 0044 or 0908 766 8888. The WhatsApp portal number. Send a voice note, send a WhatsApp message. Be civil and responsible, whether you're sending a message via the WhatsApp or a voice note, or you're giving me a voice call on 0909 705 44 We're taking this call. Hello and good morning. Hello? Okay, you might as well want to call back, please, as much as we understand is the morning shiver and quiver and morning feel and everything. Try to upgrade your voice, you understand? Give it some upgrading, all right? Project, that's what I'm trying to say. Be audible so we can hear you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Judy.
Yes, please, good morning. Moses, you sound delightful this morning, Moses. Welcome aboard.
God bless you.
Yeah, bless you more. Talk to me, Moses.
This chilly weather, change your voice this morning. Your voice is changed.
It's changed, yeah?
I don't know whether the Eagle FM has made provision for you to take tea this morning.
Don't worry. There's tea waiting for me. Don't worry about that. Yeah, very thoughtful, though.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, talk to me, man.
Yeah, federal government policies trickle down some of the economy, mainly business.
Right.
Yeah. I think I always say this. If you bring a policy in a system and it's not working, why not change it to plan B? Since when this oil subsidy being removed, our economy yet is not yet stable. When you bring a policy that makes your masses, the followers, people who voted you there, to suffer, you need to change.
Right.
There are cripples, the economy has crippled down, the system is not working, many things are happening, and in fact, another advice I should give that even the top government, they should cut down their costs.
Right.
They should. Yeah, they should cut down their costs. Traveling costs, some allowances should be cut down. Just to measure to the challenges that Nigerians are going through. Okay, 20 trucks of rice you are sending to how many Nigerians with the suffering of food that we are going through today? So to me, I'm looking at if they introduce a policy and the policies are not working, then you need to change. They need to change because you need to have the masses at heart. You are being voted there to work for the masses and to find out what masses are going through, to bring a policy that will engage them from the suffering. That not you
right, exactly. On point. Yeah.
So I am pleading with the government that if the policies they have brought pain into their followers, into their subjects, then automatically they should change. You shouldn't compel people to follow a policy that make ordinary Nigerians to suffer.
Right.
Thank you, Yudi.
Thank you so much, Moses, for that one. Well, that reminds me of something when I was in school. If a bad tradition is changed into a better one, it is said that the gods will endorse it. Right. Taking this call. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning. Can I hear you loudly and clearly? I'm not sure.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, no, you might want to call back. Sorry. Seems like you're somewhere outside Nigeria, maybe in the neighboring, country out there. But anyways, keep the calls coming through. Let's have that conversation right here on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Hello and good morning to you.
Hello, the good voice.
Yes, good morning to you, my brother.
Good morning. How do you work, sir?
Fine, my brother. Fine, thank you.
How was the night, sir?
Oh, I slept well. I'm trusting you slept well too.
This is Solomon language. You come from Anagada,
sir. Solomon language. Welcome aboard, my brother.
Work, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, let me appreciate you for the good work you're doing, sir.
Thank you, Solomon. Very thoughtful. Appreciate. All right, that's what it is. Family members checking on family member. That's what it is. I tell you every time, besides the fact that we are a radio station, there are other things that you don't even know about us. We are a family, and beyond being a family, we are an institution. Hello and good morning.
Good morning, my gentle Yudi. Good morning once again.
Good morning to you, my brother. What's going
on?
Yes,
I'm Yunus Adentani Ibrahim, calling all the way from Abaji, sir.
Welcome to you. Welcome to you.
Please, federal government should be aware that they are governing a country. Nigeria is still at the verge of developing, not a developed country. Please, the policies that is subjected to the masses is too harsh. You cannot be given palliative as a grain, as a palliative in a large country like Nigeria. Let them understand what is needful. this. What is sadly lacking and badly needed is reality. Let them open the border. That's one. Reduce fuel prices. Do a better minimum wage for Nigerian workers. Now protest is on the way coming. We don't know what the protest will result to. Please, before the country will be capsized into another anarchy, because we are afraid. We don't know the next thing that will happen. The hunger is getting much. Please, federal government should calm down. Let them forget about that policy and listen to masses and do the best thing. Please, my UG.
Yes, my
Please,
brother.
that is what we want from them. Please.
Okay.
Thank you very much, UD. Have a nice day.
I appreciate you, Yunusa. Thank you too. Have a nice day. What a plea. And these pleas will not fall on deaf ears. Trust me, it will not fall on deaf ears, because I got you, you got me, we got us, and we will be that force, right? Hello, good morning.
Hello. Mr. Dan.
Yes,
Good
please.
morning,
Good
sir.
morning to you, my brother. Good morning.
Thank you. I agree with all your callers and listeners of the radio station.
Yeah.
I'm just calling from Niger State.
Oh, Donatus, welcome aboard. Talk to me, Donatus.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Mr. Dan, I don't think that these people on power, they reason the way we reason. Because if this protest should take place, I'm telling you, it will spoil many things. People are going to loot people's property. They will vandalize people's property. I think they should listen to the masses. They should listen to the masses. There is no hunger in the land. And giving people grain will not solve this problem. You will not give person one bag of rice or half bag or quarter bag of rice. You ask him to be cooking it only one kg of rice in a day. It will not work. It will not work. I think they should open the border. It's not weakness. Them listening to the masses. It's not weakness. If they should open the border, bring back the subsidy, fit our refinery. That will come for the masses. My sake, Nigeria.
All right, Donatus saying, please, please listen to Nigerians, please. Hello and good morning.
Hello, good morning, Yudi.
Yes, good morning to you, please.
Yes, this is Felix from Lambata.
Felix, welcome aboard.
My greetings to all our family members,
Yes.
Bubaka Selassie and Bill Bless and the rest.
Right.
Yudi,
Yes.
sometimes I wonder if our leaders understand the global nature of our existence. We are not existing in isolation. There are other civilized worlds that are watching us, and daily we are looking like a laughing stock if we are not actually the laughing stock before them. And it's very unfortunate the way things are done here. How do you tell a man who is hungry and who is in pain to tighten his belt while you are living an extravagant life, and then I just can't figure it out the way our leaders spill out policies. Like many callers have said, if you make policies and the policies are not working, and the policies are affecting your subject, do something about it. But this is what in the situation we find ourselves, is the situation where the leaders don't care. They are satisfied. They have been voted into power. They are there. They have become our feudal lords. It's very unfortunate that we are now talking about protest. We are now talking about strike. And until protest and strike comes, we cannot come to our senses and reason. We take Nigerians for granted. It cannot continue like this. Please, we are pleading with our leaders. They have become our masters. They are not our servants. They are our masters. They should do something about the pains and the suffering in the land. 23 truckloads of grains. What would that do to over 200 million Nigerians? Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much for that one, Felix. Okay, you, I'm sure, just adding your voice to some of the issues that's been going on. I get that. Hello and good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, my brother.
This is Suleiman Afulani, the original Fulani man of photography from National Assembly.
Welcome aboard, Suleiman. Welcome.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, please.
Well done, sir. Let me just make it brief.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. But I greet us, our colonel, especially people like Master Salasi, our elder Tenma, Allah Yusuman Daura, and Jawa Noja. Like, I don't know what is the problem of this man called Sunday Loho. I don't know who he is. This country belongs to all of us. I don't know who he is. so that one day you wake up to ask some people which we are by the way. But if it is not good for them, I think they should leave the place. If that place can make them to live in that country, I think they should leave the place. That's aside. So secondly, in a community, ask some people going up and protest. I'm not sure this process is going to give us a result. And what bothers me a lot, I wonder why, not especially it is none from the north that are calling us protest. All this time that we are talking
sorry. You're talking profits. I'm trying to understand where you got that from. We didn't talk about that. All right.
I didn't hear you, sir.
Yeah, what are you talking about now? Profits?
I said that I had people like are warming up for protest.
Oh, protest. Okay, I get that.
Yes, so I say what is bothering me a lot that the people who are before don't want to hear the issue of protest. I'm talking about the northern state. You know, for the last administration, they don't want to hear anything as a protest.
Yeah.
I wonder, man, like 85% they are the one that calling on this protest. Why it is now? Why can't they protest for the last administration when we pass through of this kind of hardship? I don't know. Even the past administration, we pass through of this. People have been crying of hunger, insecurity. What is happening now that is not happening for the last administration? What is the difference in this administration with the past administration? If they are not different, you understand? So
Right.
my major concern, one, they did not protest, and we have never had any protest that give us a good result. Go and see what happened doing of answers. You understand? We see what happens. So we have never had any protest that give us good result. Even we know that the people are in the power supported protest. Buhari, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they were the one that protested against the government of Goodluck Jonathan. You understand?
Yeah.
So those people, the ones that are calling up the protest, wallahi, I'm talking of the northern. If you make a mistake, call on protest, you can see the kind of negative comment that is coming out. But 85% they are the one that calling on protest. Now, to tell you that this country is very hard to move forward if we are putting sentiment, hypocrisy of our. That's why you see all of we are in the same way we are. We cannot move forward. So we have to come back together and join hands together. Where you are coming from, forget about where the president is coming from. You understand?
All right then. Thank
Who
you.
do wrong, let's come together as it's a wrong. Who do good, come and support what he's doing. You understand? So
Okay.
please, this protest we are calling of the government, they should deal with anybody that's thinking that is coming out to protest. They should not allow them to come out and protest. Thank you so much, sir.
Right, thank you so much. Don't let them come and protest because it has never, ever paid us any good. Well, we'll just go pay some bills in right about now. And you already know I'm not leaving. When we come back, of course, from that bill commercial, of course, it's going to be you still talking your reality. And together, we foster a way towards progress.
Your number one radio experience you can count on. Eagles 102.3 Abuja. Do you have a child of great potentials that need nurturing and guidance? What's that talent your child has that the world needs to know about? Or you want an improvement on your child? The Mastermind Talent Show MVP Edition is your answer. At Mastermind, we support exceptional young talent by giving them the confidence and resources they need to improve the world and to connect with one another. Do you have a talented child from the ages of 7 to 17 years? Then what are you waiting for? Your child can take home a whopping sum of 300,000 naira. Oh yes, registration is totally free. Make a video of your child showcasing his or her talent. Register and submit the video on our WhatsApp number 070-455-00087. Get approval and appear for our live audition 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. The Mastermind is located at plot 924 Cadastral Zone 80 Central Business District, Abuja. For more information, call 070-455-00087. 070-455-00087. Mastermind, your child stands a chance to bring the prize home. Join the challenge today.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
From Milky Way to Earth, everywhere there's internet, you can connect with Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Log on to our website www.eaglesfm.com. Follow and engage with us now. Eagles FM 102.3. Download our apps on your Android and iOS stores. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Alrighty, it's still Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. We give you an audiovisual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. Still taking reactions now. Let's take this call. Hello and good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good.
Yes, good morning to you, please.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm great.
That's right.
Yeah. So what's your name?
My name is Nuhu. I'm calling from Abuja.
William?
Nuhu.
You're calling from where?
From Abuja.
Okay, all right. Nuhu, welcome aboard. Feels good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm listening to different callers making very, very impactful comments.
Right.
And we really commend them for that. I'm very patriotic of them. However, I want to comment on what the last caller said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said about 85% of Northerners are the ones calling for the current protest. And I wondered where he got these statistics from. Really, sometimes you have to call these guys to order.
Right.
If they are going wrong, you have to call them to order. Where did he get that statistics from? Because as much as I know, even when you go to social media, majority of northern leaders as well as Islamic clerics have been calling on their followers not to partake on the protest simply because it is against the teachings of Islam. That is the only reason why they are against it. Not because a northerner is in power or a Muslim is in power. This is absolutely wrong. We should get our facts right all the time. We should struggle to unite the country and not to divide the country. The northern part of this country have been enduring, persecution for a long time. All the time we are being attacked without reasons on social media. Maybe because most of us are not educated or something. Or we don't listen to radios, we don't have media houses and the rest. So because of this, people take advantage to attack the North and the Muslims. Please do call them to order.
All right.
It is one of your responsibilities to do that.
All right. Yes. Thank you so much, Del. Appreciate that one.
Right.
Yeah. All right, no, thank you for, that. Indeed, there is no information about whether or not there is an 85% of Northerners calling for a protest. However, there have been recent protests in Nigeria due to economic crisis. And yes, demonstrations have been held in multiple cities, including Ibadan, Suleja, Mina, Kano, and Abuja, and people calling for relief for from food scarcity. I mean, inflation and even other economic hardships. Economic analysts have also noted that the economic reforms may take time to effect just to improve the situation. But that notwithstanding, we have seen some recent developments in Nigeria where a significant portion of the northern region's population, significantly, I'm telling you personally, from my personal research, okay, so I already know that part. They've called on, expressing discontent, and they've been calling for protests. I'm saying that, yes. So the reasons behind this discontent vary, and some of the main issues might include economic, hardship, insecurity, banditry, poor governance, quite a number of issues, going on, fuel scarcity, and on all of that. So yeah, but it's not just a northern thing, it's a Nigerian thing, right? It's just that a region might be somewhat calling for some more. But then everybody is facing the music, and everybody is indeed discontent, and Labor is saying that they would go on a 30-day protest. And I don't think quite a number of Nigerians are looking forward to such a protest. But anyways, it is what it is. And let's see what you have right there via the YouTube channel right there. Remember, I made the conversation clear. I said, hey, I would like to hear from you via the YouTube channel, so you can go there right there and be a part of it. You can drop your comments, let me know your 2 cents. And yes, it will be heralded right here via this platform. All right, just to also bring it to your eardrums that we've got messages via the Facebook page wage wall. So let's go bring it to you. I'm seeing this one right now on Facebook. And it's coming from Ozo Francis Namani, watching live from Amagunze in Enugu State. Good morning, my analyst in the studio. Good morning to you. Distribution of rice will not in any way solve the ravaging hunger in the country. However, Nigeria must revert to agriculture as a mainstay to tackle the current food inflation and hunger in the land. May God bless us. He puts his hands together right there with an emoji. And he also goes on to saying the federal government should collaborate with other appropriate bodies and explore every possible measure towards tackling the spate of kidnapping, killings, and banditry in the country. A stitch in time, they say, saves nine. May God help us. Oza Francis Namani Imela, I'm saying thank you to you in the language you most understand. From Amagunze, of course, you're messaging from. Let's switch to the WhatsApp portal right now. And with the WhatsApp portal, I see quite a number of messages. Let's just go take them very quickly. Seeing this one and starting off with you. This is coming from Samuel from Kuje. Now it says, good morning to you, my brother. Okay, good morning to you. Samuel, you're saying, please, I want to ask, does it mean that the bandits are now government of their own? I ask because the way and manner these daredevils are killing and kidnapping people is so alarming. We those are on the increase every day as a result of the wickedness of these wicked people. No food, no good roads, no lights, no water, and other things to enjoy life. And now insecurity. Habba. Where do we go from here, Nigeria? Have a good day, UD. Strong Habba right there. Okay. More like Habba Father, sounding that way. I'm just saying, though. Anyways, where do we go? We go in the way that we keep talking until that change comes. Good morning, UD. Okay, good morning to you. Hope you had a great night's rest. Yes, I did. James from Suleja. The realities are all around us, you say. We wake and have to go through it daily. The various policies, somersaults, and government actions and inactions have thrown Nigerians into economic uncertainty, but yet we have a government and its supporters who would rather lay the blame at the feet of Nigerians aside the harsh economic realities. Insecurity is giving Nigerians PTSD. Wow, okay. If bandits aren't raiding and destroying farms and villages, they are prowling the roads and even homes kidnapping. Yet, we are made to believe that these are exaggerated and not as bad. A bus of a popular transport company was hijacked and its passengers kidnapped last week, but we won't hear it in the news. These incidents go unreported because it seems to have become a norm. The government won't sit up because it is more interested in surrounding itself with sycophants who would rather blame Nigerians for complaining than tell their paymasters the truth. Okay. Trillions of naira are being shared by federal, state, and local government councils every month, but eyes are not seeing what these trillions of naira are used for. Neither the impact are being felt. Mr. Presenter, where are the trillions of naira coming from, if I may ask? Borrowed or generated? From Oganemano, Austin Ado, Nassau State. Man, you ask me like I'm a policymaker, like I'm part of the whole process. But anyways, I get some strong questions you're asking right there. And yeah, they really need answers. I mean, there's lots of monies unaccounted for in this country. And it only begs for us to see them on a daily as they're being, seeded off, unraveled, ICPC and unraveled, some very shocking, sums of monies being stashed somewhere in accounts. And of course, we're still seeing more revelations. We are hoping that something should come out of that. And of course, we get to the bottom of it. A very good morning to you, Abangudwak Daniel. Good morning to you too. This is Comrade Ulobasi from Buari, Abuja. Thank you, Comrade, for bringing in your voice. The purported order given to the Chief of Defense Staff, CDS, and other security agencies by President Tinubu to curb or stop the theft of crude oil in the Niger Delta can be likened to entrusting sacks of corn in the custody of birds. Wow. Okay. Have we forgotten so quickly that the military and other security agents have been accused many times of aiding and abetting the theft? As it is, the only way to reduce the stealing is to punish those that have been evidently accused or caught in the act. If not, nothing go happen as usual. God bless Nigeria. Comrade, you've made your point loudly and clearly. Seeing this one right there. Good morning. You suggesting solutions to problems we are facing, and it looks like our leaders don't know these things. They know, but don't want to do the right thing. Chinanso from Suleja, that's what you've got to say. And Abbas reporting from Dutse, he says, Good morning, Sir UD. Good morning to you too, Abaz. On the planned protest, seeing the demands of those trying to organize the protest, they are basic demands that can be achieved without protest if the people know what to do. I see. I get that. Let all regions present their pressing demands to government. There is no magic in governance. A lot of disinformation on social media by people who hates this government. Thanks, he says. All right, thank you to you too, Abaz. All right, let's look at the WhatsApp now and see how we can take some voice notes. And yes, should we have the time, we will get back to the voice calls. I'm seeing this one, and it should be coming from Usman Daura.
Good morning, Mr. Odok Daniel.
Good morning to you, Usman Daura.
Today
Welcome
I'm calling
aboard.
on the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Vice President, our governors, ministers, service chiefs, judges, head of processors, agents and departments. They should remove that institutional pride and pomposity and look at Nigerian with an eye, with a positive eye. They should remove that pride and pomposity and do the needful. I believe if this is how President Bola Ahmed Tinubu approached Nigerians or these governors when he was asking for votes, when he was campaigning, nobody listened to him. When you need our votes, you came to us, you pleaded, you were very humble, you talked to us, you considered us we were human beings then. Now you are a leader, you forgot about us. We are not fools in Nigeria. So our leaders should do the needful. The earlier they listen to us and do the needful, the better. I repeat, where patience ends, revolt starts. I am calling on the leaders. Where patience ends, revolt starts. Bye.
All right. I hope we don't get to that part. All right. Taking this one.
Good morning, Mr. Odok Daniel. My name is Aya from Suleja.
All right, yeah, welcome.
About 13 states are rushing to conduct local government elections.
Exactly.
I want to congratulate the local government for their full autonomy. And I want to praise Mr. President for this feat. He has done well, and even if he's not getting some things right, I think whichever one he got, I think we need to congratulate him. We need to praise him for that.
Right.
You understand? Yes. What even opposition should do the same. You understand? Because the government, they held the local governments around some of this right, but this is the time for them to develop their local areas. These people are very close to the grassroots. And the Kano State Assembly passed another bill creating additional 3 second-class emirs. I don't know why the Kano State are so much concerned about creating emirs and the passing bills about emirates and so on. I don't know. Is it the only thing they are doing now? It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. And the Rivers crisis continue. I don't know when this thing is going to end. I hope the Supreme Court will just rule on the appeal filed by the Rivers State government so that we can put this to rest, because this will hamper the development in Rivers State. Because even the president, the pro-wiki led economics are preventing the governor from accessing the funds, the consolidated fund. It's quite sad.
All right, you've overshot right there, but thank you. You made your point loudly and clearly. Taking this one right now.
So, good morning. My name is Honorable Edward Funapo.
Good morning.
I completely condemn Benue, a court remanding some Benue citizens over crisis. Where was this Benue government? This is politics. I've been saying this here. Benue State government is not doing that. What is happening in Benue State is just politics. Where were they when people were killed like chicken? To a point that local government was not having. The day they were arresting these people, let me tell you something. The way they were arresting people in Katsina local government, more than 15 people a week. They were killing them in the afternoon. And this is the same security, the order given to them. They refused to go there and they were busy arresting people. I actually make a call. They were busy arresting in the afternoon. In the IDP camp. They were killing IDPs. Asatiaga. Oh no, what's happening? They should do election the job by the corner. Giving out palliative is as good as waste of time, waste of money, waste of resources, and giving them to governors to frustrate people again. Can you use water, just water without fire and cook rice? Can you use cook rice without oil, without maggi, without salt? Where is the gas? Where is the electricity? Can one subscribe to cook? Government should just know that we are not against them. The best judgment, celebrated judgment, was local government autonomy. That shows that the masses are not against.
All right, you have overshot, Honorable Edwards. Well, thank you, though. You made your points. It's quite loud. And yes, you've given us some facts and some knowledge right there. Thank you. Let's see this one right here.
I celebrate you, the man with a golden voice.
Good morning to you.
My name is Triple D from Waru.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to comment on the headline of this local government autonomy that is still blinking on the newspaper headline. Well, is it the same INEC that conducted presidency, governor, Senate, and House of Reps election that will still conduct the local government election just the way they did in Delta, Delta, and let me say Zamfara?
Oh, what happened? Triple D. I need to get back with you right now. Let's get back to it. Let's get into it.
Morning. I celebrate you, the man with a golden voice. My name is Triple D from Waru. Well, I just want to comment on the headline of this local government autonomy that is still blinking on the newspaper headline. Well, Is it the same INEC that conducted presidency, governor, Senate, and House of Reps election that will still conduct the local government election just the way they did in Delta, Delta, and let me say Zamfara? Well, I just want to say, let us know that we will still be the people to hold the local government accountable to the resources of this country. Thank you. God bless Nigeria. We'll get it right one day.
Right, it says, thank you, God bless Nigeria. And yeah, you are asking a question right there, whether it is the same INEC that conducted presidency elections that will conduct the local government elections. Well, in Nigeria, though, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, is responsible for conducting elections at the federal and state levels, including presidential, National Assembly, governorship, and state assembly elections.